Southern Maine head coach Ed Flaherty. Coach, tough doubleheader loss today to Eastern Connecticut. Your thoughts on the doubleheader?
They just crushed us both games. So it's we didn't play particularly well. We didn't get good pitching, and we had some we had a couple innings. We had a chance to come back, and we just let it. We had second and third, no outs here, and didn't score in that second game, and it kind of bit us in the butt, and we let the game get away with our bullpen. We've had a tough week with our pitching staff. We've lost our #1 kid had a UCL tear, and my #2 kid's been down with a bad shoulder, and my #3 kid's gotten a bad thing last night. He got a bad, his good friend got killed in a car accident last night, so he couldn't make the trip. So we had to rely on Greg Holmes, who's a reliever for us. Pitched well, but it just wore, with Easton being as strong as they are offensively, it just wore down our pitching staff, and then at the end of it, in both games, they stretched out the leads.
One thing you guys did well today offensively, had 16 hits in the second game. All season it's been a good offensive team. Your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, we've hit a couple of spots today we could have hit a little better, and I thought got a little closer, and we've been hitting well. I think we've got a good order. We've got to get our pitching figured out. And our defense has been kind of sporadic, and we got to start to get back and have a good practice tomorrow, and start to rebuild and try to gear up for the end of the year.
Are the pitching and the defense the biggest reason why you guys are kind of up and down? You had a couple of big wins this year, but some losses that you probably would like to have back.
Yeah. Baseball's pitching, and behind that's the defense, and we just haven't been real solid that way. We have when our best pitchers have gone out on the mound, we've done well. That's what we've had some good games against Trinity and Bernard and Nick Douglas shut them down real well. Now Bernard's he's out with an elbow injury, and he's done for the year. And like I said, Dougie had an unfortunate incident last night with his friend, when those two are on the mound, we've got a really good chance all the time, and we just got to find somebody to take Bernard's place, and maybe one other pitcher out of our crowd to compete with Easton. So,
what's the most important thing to take from today?
Learning what we're doing, learning from our mistakes, learning if they're a good club. I think Easton's improved over. Bill may not think that. I think in some ways they're a little bit better than last year. Either that, or we're just not as good. But so if they're the benchmark, they're #1 in New England. That's what you've got, and that's what we got to try to strive for by May in the Little East Conference tournament.
Head coach Ed Flaherty, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.